From the outset, on Tuesday the 6th of March, it always appeared that Sean Tarry was going to provide Lyle Hewitson with his victory ride. Not that he specifically needed to do it on this day. He's got an abundance of time to become the South African all-time record holder as an apprentice. But it was the odds-on favourite New Zealand in the colours of Gaynor Rupert that hopefully was going to provide Lyle Hewitson with his 285th winner. Sean Tarry, however, did say to Lyle in the parade ring, "This is not an odds-on chance, despite the fact that I think she can probably win." She went down beautifully, and the rest is history, as the reigning record holder Gavin Lerena climbed aboard his trusted steed in the colours of Lawrence and Jared Vernus. In this particular race, both Gary Alexander and Johan Janssen van Vuren had horses in these particular colours. And Gavin Lerena had wrested the title from the immortal, legendary Michael Roberts. And Lyle Hewitson, now sponsored by Avontuur stud, was ready to take on the mantle. The horses stood to attention, and Alistair Cohen sent them on their way. They were approaching the line now, and Marco van Rensburg had the lead on Jeff Woodruff's inmate. Gavin Lerena challenging on the outside, but Lyle Hewitson just manages to get up for second place on New Zealand for Sean Tarry and Gaynor Rupert. The post-race discussions are always very important, particularly when you're getting such expert opinions, for which Lyle Hewitson has become so renowned. His next ride was for Sean Tarry in the colours of Chris van Niekerk. And this was a guy called for a few dollars more. He was on offer at about 6-1, not seriously expected to win, but with good form was definitely in with a fighting chance. The pace now hotting up, and it's Peter White's colours at the head of affairs, with Odd Rob closing on the outside. Lyle Hewitson a couple of lengths back, and he'll have to settle for 7th position, only 2 lengths adrift of the winner, Odd Rob. Wondrous Climber was his next ride for Chris van Niekerk and Sean Tarry. This fella was on offer at 31-4. Strange price, but that's what the bookmakers are offering these days. Smashing looking individual, a half-brother to Silver Mountain, Clother Cloud and Helderberg Blue. It was, however, this fella in the hands of Gavin Lerena in Lawrence Vernus's colours, a son of Kentucky Derby winner Big Brown, that was going to see victory laurels as Lyle Hewitson faced the starter yet again. Gavin Lerena now well and truly at the head of affairs, going clear, and this horse has really been turned out to perfection, as Wondrous Climber would have to settle for 5th place, only 3.6 lengths adrift. Perhaps many thought superstitiously that this might be the one. Her name was End Game. Could it be the end of the game as she goes to the post in the colours of Gaynor Rupert? Once again, Sean Tarry, the trainer, and this filly went off at a starting price of 31-4. The red-hot favourite from the Jeff Woodruff stable In Gavin Larina's hands, Redbury Wood. As Lyle Hewitson approached the starting stalls, he thought to himself, perhaps this is the one. Perhaps I'm going to break the record with this ride. But it wasn't going to be straightforward. In the closing stages of the race, he had to fight hard, but just managed to hold on to third place. His return to the third box was anything but disconsolate. The filly looked happy, and he knew that he had Forest Express, Shenanigans and Mujaji to seal the deal as Robert Moore and the Stipe Henry Stewards looked on. Now it was the turn of Sean Tarry's runner, Forest Express. Hopefully this was going to be the one. A really handsome-looking individual, the mood still remained calm and relaxed and full of anticipation. Moving beautifully to the post, Lyle looked relaxed, a grin from ear to ear, with Matthew de Kock in attendance just to see how fast the horses really go when you're that close to them. A little bit of liquid refreshment as he climbed aboard Forest Express, cool, calm and collected, and hoping that this would be the one. Once again, the master at the head of affairs in those Vernus silks. But the line was to come just in time for Seal My Fate, dogged and determined at the head of affairs. And victory in this particular occasion was just not meant to be. This is the son of Dynasty. His name is Shenanigans. And he was the last realistic chance of victory on the day. Despite the fact that Mujaji was still to come in the 9th, this was a horse that had good form. This was a horse that stayed well. And hopefully this was the son of Dynasty that was going to seal the deal for Lyle Hewitson on this memorable day. Let's pick up the commentary with Alistair Cohen.
Second place is Shogun. Shenanigans has got 3 to make up. Further back to Ray Davrick towards the outside. 200 metres left to go. And here's Shenanigans coming forward to take over the lead. Shogun is second. Then comes Ray Davrick. It's Shogun in the lead. Now Shenanigans nearest us. Shenanigans and Shogun. But it's Lyle Hewitson's time. He's done it. Lyle Hewitson brings Shenanigans to victory. It's 285 and he blasts through the stratosphere. Shogun second. Ray Davrick. Then further back to Notting Hill. Shenanigans will give Lyle Hewitson 285. He's finally done it. He's broken the record. Most wins by an apprentice in South Africa. It was Mace Roberts, who of course was the man. Many times South African champion. He won the championship as an apprentice. 11-time champion was Mace. Then Gavin Larina did the unthinkable, but now Lyle Hewitson has broken that record. And Shenanigans has done the job for Lyle, and now the pressure is off. He's there, and imagine what record it will be when he comes out of his time in a few months.